Welcome in, Gemini. Hey, it's Elizabeth. Tru2itt Connections. Thanks for connecting with me. I want to know what's going on with you. Spill the tea. Whoop. Little 555 on the bottom there. But listen, we're going to look at what's going on. Some blessings for you. Blessings and blocks. But I do want to hear from you as we talk about these oracle cards right now. This is the Oracle Deck of Alchemy by Lindsay Knight. I adore her. So we're going to look at these. We're going to look at some past life energy about some resistance here, some grounding needed. Childhood issues for sure. 47 is 11. Divinely guided number 25 is 7. Also, I know that we're looking at childhood issues. This is about spirituality, religion, all of those things that mean a lot to you. It doesn't have to be traditional religion. Please understand this is really highlighting your spirituality. 2 11s and a 7. You do have a tendency to really spin, though, and we have to look at this energy. So first of all, I want to talk about the angel number 444. What a blessing. And you guys may see this in your day-to-day activity throughout May. It's an energy of empowerment, leadership. You're a brilliant mind. Those of you listening, I mean, wow. And you're bringing in so much intuition and divine connection. And I want you to understand this is the power of the mind. You can control the spin. This is changing your perspective, perhaps from some rigid thinking that's causing resistance to more spirituality and trusting your own intuition and taking your power back. I also want you to understand about resistance, that there is a total blockage, a total lockdown going on. Let me know why, you guys. Blocks, okay? Let the blessings in. Blocks and blessings, big time. You've got to allow yourself to receive. Don't let these childhood issues block all of your intuition, your ability to receive love. You may be experiencing anger and control issues, and it's all about forgiveness. It really is all about forgiveness. Now, the lockdown here is you've been wounded. It could have been in childhood or something you're really resisting right now and you're shut off. There's a lot of anger and control issues here, and you're very guarded about it. It's a state of sacrifice, too. You've got to let some of this in. Forgive yourself so you can forgive others and let the love in. There's trust issues here, and you're being very protective. Now, from childhood, we can see that, you're divinely guided here. But these are oracle cards by Lindsay Knight, and these are her images, so I don't want to leave anything out. But I know this is about heartbreak, the wounds, the healing that needs to go on. It's about a past life or childhood issue that's dealt with loss. That could be, the physical loss of someone, the loss of a relationship. Also, there's heartbreak and perhaps loss of a child, which I understand. I have been there. There's disappointment. Some of you may relate to the miscarriage, the grief, the needing to grieve, okay? To highlight your spirituality. There's a tendency to cling to people you love right now. Sibling rivalry can happen at times like this. So I feel very connected to those of you who are dealing with this kind of grief. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you understand. And then some of you are really fearing loss and being super overprotective and spinning in a big way. But let's look at the Bible here, and this is how you truly are a child of God. Again, it's 25, but that becomes 7. I need you to trust in the intuition that you have always known. You may have had paranormal type of experiences. You may have had imaginary friends when you were a child. You're very influenced by your parents, their presence or lack of. And you have a deep curiosity about why you're here. You're very much a humanitarian, and there's a you seek. You're such a seeker. You're such a seeker. So that tells me that you can seek the truth here and the information that moves you forward. You are that much of a leader. I want to focus on the 4, the emperor here, the person that can stop the spin, that can rely on your spirituality and get through this. Some of you may relate this actually to 4 years ago and what happened then. And I intuitively understand the grief that you feel. And again, I just want to know what's going on with you. I think you're connecting with me, so drop me a comment, because there's a sense of urgency here with the spin. You know, you're having panic attacks and being super triggered, Gemini. And I want you to know that this month should start to lighten up for you and open doors. You're having trouble sleeping. You're maybe having problems where you just can't eat, can't sleep. I'm confused, balance issues, all of this grief, security issues. And some of you may just want to create chaos because that's what you're used to. Also, there's just so much confusion. So let's talk about that and your fear of feeling out of control because of what happened. So I am going to now look at Light Seers Tarot for you guys, and I am working with reversals. So please understand we're doing it a little different. I'm going to go as quick as possible. 6 of Wands. So I know, and I'm feeling the Emperor energy. Gemini, that's 6. That's you. That's the Muse. You can handle the duality that you feel inside. It truly is part of you. And you know how to lead and bring in small victories. 4s. There is that sense of grief, of not really wanting anything in your life as it has been. So I need you to find some balance. King of Wands. All right. You're getting back your power and energy. 6 of Wands, King, you took a break. You're emotionally still working on this. Some of you, again, may have issues. Maybe you lost your father. Maybe the father of the child isn't helping. There's a few scenarios here, but please remember, you're growing. Even when it doesn't feel like it, you're growing. All right. And now I'm going to move on to Spirit Song Tarot. I knew it. I just was moved to do it immediately. Six of Swords. This is all about this spiritual transformation, though. You really are changing. And Gemini, you're represented here with the sixes. You are really, really represented. And you're transforming. I'm sure that May will start to open up for you and you'll see this. I want to verify. This is Spirit Song Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. And I want you to understand this is the ambassador of change and transcendence. You're really rising above everyone around you. And you may move, you may make new friends. And in the middle of this transition, there is some downtime and it feels a little weird. But there's motion forward. There are small steps of victory. Just solve the little daily blocks and you'll see it come in. Two of Wands. See? Look at that insight and focus you have. I'm going to verify. Eagle? Hawk? All good. All good. Fire energy. See, this is moving you forward. There are decisions to make. The insights. Who am I leaving behind? Which path am I going to take? Keeping in mind, you're going to get over the resistance of this. Okay? I know you will. You have the power to do it. This is a falcon. This is going to bring you messengers of the mission. The target you need to focus on, they're going to be small goals, and that is perfect. That's the best way to move forward right now, out of grief. Don't make huge, monumental changes, please. Step by step through this process. And you are in search of new experiences. Super exciting. As sixes, Gemini, that is being creative and thinking outside the box. And now is the time to manifest your ideas into form. So this could be, how do I get out of grief? And doing it. And that is amazing. Now, if you're out of that and you're seeking balance, let's strategize and move in that direction. Recognize your full potential. Recognize your full potential. The Fool. This reminds me, you guys watching this, be sure to catch the spiritual view this month. We're going to focus on the Fool, the Traveler. Recognizing your full potential. I said it twice. It's here. We don't need to clarify that. But in the sense of this beautiful antelope, am I right about the antelope? No, it's a gazelle. This gazelle is so free-spirited. It's really understanding you can live with grief. And I know that doesn't sound fun, but you connect spiritually to those you've lost. You connect spiritually to heal. And you connect spiritually to ground. And you're loving yourself before you move on. You're taking all the wisdom of the blocks and blessings and things you've learned and triggers and past life energy and what makes you spin, and now you're transforming it, transmuting the energy up where you can be like in the sun, really, really harnessing your youthful energy at any age. It's coming out of that sense of depression and anxiety, if I'm allowed to say that, and it fuels these new experiences. And at the same time, you need to remember where you're going when you leap forward. So you're going to strategize understand where you're locked and blocked and how to move forward. And with faith and optimism, that spiritual faith in yourself and in whatever you call source, I'm going to say God, you will allow yourself to flow with life. And that is a blessing, Gemini. I know things are opening up for you. This is the new beginning for you. And May is bringing that in as you approach your time, Gemini. It's coming up. So I am wishing you hope, faith, and optimism right now, and love and absolutely peace. And I will catch you on the next one. Love it.